This was one of the last episodes of Fairy Tail, and definitely one of the best episodes of Fairy Tail. Seeing Natsu and Gajil take on Sting and Rogan, what was one of the most anticipated fights in the Grand Magic Games, and just seeing these four go all out against each other and what was just a fucking power fest of jizz and fucking great animation really got me super hyped for more Fairy Tail episodes. This was probably the best episode this series has had so far. This episode, which showcased the rematch between Seiren and Shutoku, was just fucking insane, crazy, suspenseful, and it was all topped off by Kuriko mastering and performing his new drive for the first time in the anime. This entire episode had me out of my seat, fucking standing up and just dying to know the results. It was just so well executed. From the jump, this episode was insane. Despite some of the content in this episode being filler and non-canon material, what we got that followed the story was just of such great quality. Doflamingo landing on Punk Hazard and just toying with Smoker for a good 10 minutes. Oh god, so badass. This was the opening episode to the smash hit Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan, and it was anything but an average opener. It so brilliantly introduced the plot of the story with just an insanely dark ending, and this episode was the episode that convinced me to watch 20-some episodes of this story. I mean, the main character's mother getting eaten in the first episode by fucking invading titans, can I ask for a better first episode? This was hands down the best One Piece episode of the year. Virgo vs. Smoker for 23 minutes straight. The studios really kicked it up a notch with the animation. And then Law at the end being badass and finishing him off. So much epic. And it's episodes like these that remind me why I continue watching the One Piece anime. I know a lot of people do not like the One Piece anime compared to the manga. It can get slow at times. But knowing that we could get one episode like this in a batch of just 100 episodes, yeah, I'm sticking around. Another one of the mega crazy episodes of Attack on Titan, Annie vs. Eren Part 2 in the walls, and just really showed so much growth and progression for both characters in the story. This episode was pure fucking crystal clear hype, and for an episode to continue the greatness of an episode that's higher up on this list, damn. This episode made me burst out in tears. Like, I was just pouring my eyes out seeing Itachi go through all that he went through, and to top that all off, he still accepted his brother for who he was. This episode was so heartfelt, and to make Double4 ball out in tears for 5 minutes straight, man. If this is indeed not one of the best episodes of Attack on Titan ever made, this is the biggest mindfuck in maybe anime history. On top of the episode just fucking topping the charts in almost every category, suspense, action, just craziness, the main character was fucking Titan Supper. What more can I say? Now, numbers 2 and 3 were very close, but number 2 is going to have to go to Titan 21. I mean, this episode was probably the most beautifully produced episode of the year. Eren versus Annie in the forest for 5 minutes straight, soundtracks in the background, animation top notch, so fucking epic, so fucking amazing. Just seeing these two fight it out for the first time, knowing that they know each other, yo. Just seeing these big-ass Titan shifters wrestle each other, this will go down as one of the greatest fights in anime history. the best episode of the year is indeed a Naruto Shippuden episode. This episode got people who haven't watched this story in years to participate in this glory. It shut all the naysayers up. It got everybody to just witness this greatness. We've been waiting for years for the legendary Uchiha Madara to appear in the anime. It was always Uchiha Madara this, Uchiha Madara that, but when he finally appeared, 15 minutes of not only fodder massacre, but the massacre of just fucking humanity. He's shown us why he is truly the man to beat of 2013. This episode made every virgin's virginity just fucking disappear out the wazoo. Don't get me wrong, this episode had competition. There were some great episodes this year. Attack on Titan dominating the charts. But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give the best episode of the year to just Madara destroying everybody. Need not I say more, I just picked up the PS4, and I think it's time to watch 322 greatness on that shit.